Oh shit. Oh no. I knew it. This has to be a setup. Did he set her up to die? She's dead. Enjoying my reactions, but you don't feel like waiting a week for the next upload? That's cool, because I got you covered. Chances are, by the time you watch this show on YouTube, I'll already have the full seasons available over on Patreon in their complete unedited glory. All you gotta do is become a tier 2 patron. And if you just so happen to be a viewer who wants to request things from me, such as movies and shows, then you can take your loyalty even further by becoming a tier 3 patron. The ball is in your court, and I'm completely at your service. So take advantage of these opportunities now. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RVG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen It Reactions, the place where I react to everything I've never seen. And if you've read by the title, you know what time it is. It's time to whip out those magnifying glasses, do some more investigating with Detective Conan reactions. And guys, I don't even remember all the things that have transpired the last time because we had a very complex case. There was a lot of moving parts, and they mainly centered around Conan's dad's novel that was incomplete, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the North Star #3, Expressing Leaving Ueno. It was very cool, and I like how things were kind of playing out beat by beat compared to what the story was that his dad was writing, man. It was so awesome seeing Conan kind of pick up on those clues, and it was also nice to see Conan's dad and mom appear in this. You know, they always do that, you know, like where they're in disguise. It seems like they have something planned in regards to Conan, like they're testing him. And, you know, they revealed that to him later on. So it was awesome to see that. But anyways, I know it's been a while, guys, and I just want to dive into this next one, which is going to be another two-parter. So let's say we go ahead and jump into this, man. This is going to be the Metropolitan Police Detective Love Story, Part 1. Zimpin! So without further ado, let's do it. Police Department. Yeah. Ooh, a questionnaire. So they're actually going to be harping back on that episode. I wonder why. Really? Why though? Okay, so you can just ditch the class? This guy. Why? It's not like there are a lot of hard-boiled detectives living here. Full of cigarette butts. That's what they're expecting. And beer cans. I was expecting it to smell like armpits in here. Exactly. It's like, no, that's more Mori. That's Mori-san's office. Oh, wow. Ooh, are we gonna get a chance to see Megori's wife? Wow. Okay. Ask away, bud. We can always go back to the actual episode. We can rewind it. Oh, dang. He must have been in a rush to get to work. Why would you ask him that? Ooh, is that her? She has nice legs. I thought it was going to be Officer Jenny from Pokemon. Yeah, this must be his crush. Miwako Sato, okay. Yeah. Don't let her good looks fool you. Oh yeah, that's her. I remember that. She was hot too. I guess you want to be like her when you grow up. What did he remember? That guy's gonna end up dying, watch. One of them is gonna die. They're a witness. Lord. Uh-oh. Really? Yeah, y'all can already pick up that something ain't right here. Oh! But what if it isn't, though? Oh my god. He's gonna start assuming shit now. No, she's not. I hope this guy didn't kill her. Oh wow. Why did she say it like that? I wonder why. Oh shit. Oh no. I knew it. This has to be a setup. Did he set her up to die? She's dead. Oh my god, I knew it was gonna be one of them. He's already on the case. Boy. No. Like, I would like to believe that she's just been incapacitated, but I feel like she's been murdered. Oh god, no. Right, we just gotta take him. He's gonna be along for the ride. Yeah, she's dead. Yep, knife to the back. I feel like this dude had something to do with it. Yeah, he even pressed that button on the phone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want to say that it's him. I want to say that it's this guy. You know, this dude, he's very peculiar with the way he's going about things. I don't know why, but yeah, this guy, the bank owner, I feel like he set his wife up to die for some strange reason. It's just certain things that he was doing, like looking at his watch. It's almost like he was making sure he called his wife at the right time to kind of, you know, prompt the person that killed her to actually spring into action. I don't know. I don't know what it is that he's hiding. I'm not sure if he was in cahoots with the bank robbers on that day of the robbery, but it's almost like he's trying to cover up his own tracks. Maybe he was trying to steal money from the bank himself because, like, he was on his way out, and I guess he decided that he was going to hire these guys to steal money and give them a percentage of the cut. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to figure out, man. Like, even with the way he just noticed the body late, you know, it's like usually if you come into your own house, you know exactly where your wife was at, you would kind of respond to that quickly. You would go to that room very quickly and yell out, you know, and like stress. But like Conan had said, it's like as soon as he noticed the big circle hole in the window, that's when the bank owner wants to yell out, you know. So yeah, there's definitely something going on in here. You know, something in the milk ain't clean with this particular case. But you know how it is. We're gonna have to wait for part 2 for more evidence to come out for us to, you know, pinpoint what the actual problem is. What is the root cause of this? Is it this guy? Is it too soon to assume that? Maybe it's another party involved. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump back into this, shall we? Here we go. Yeah, she was on a bike. Yeah. Wow, her shirt is still wet. I wonder if the robber came in and just put on his slippers, or did he just wear shoes? Conan-kun. So not only are you cute, you're very perceptive for a little young lad. So you could be his adoptive parents. It's time to go into forensic mode. Really? Did we see this guy before? Oh, okay, he's been promoted. What? I wonder if that's the guy that she really has a crush on. Right. Damn it. I don't know, I just think she's just being very charismatic. She seems like an outgoing individual. Right. I think that guy meant to hang up the phone though. Like, what was the button being pressed on the phone? Yeah, that's what happened. Really? Guess he said he had to finish the job. Yeah, maybe. A foreigner, huh? Gaijin? I feel like if she suspected somebody was watching her, she would have left early anyway, though. I wonder, is there any blood on the bike? He is. Alright? Bro. Get it together, bro. Right. Like her legs are still perspiring. She's still very much moist. But she had to be doing something else. What? I wonder. An empty bookshelf, huh? So what are you trying to say? There's a secret passageway or something? Oh wow. No, that's gotta be there for another reason. It's almost like this is all a setup. Really? So they were there the entire time then. Wow. Bruh. Yeah. Yeah, man, it seems like there's something else missing here. Wonder what he has to gain, though. Alright guys, so that right there was part 1 of the Metropolitan Police Detective love story. Yeah, like there's something going on with this guy, like I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe there's something that he's trying to cover up. Maybe he has another mistress. Like I said earlier, maybe he was in cahoots with the bank robbers. Like they were doing this because maybe he was on his way out. There's so many things going on here. There's also the point in time where his wife was killed because she would be on the bike, right? It looked like she was on the bike when she was talking on the phone. I think she would be on the bike. I also want to know what was going on, like when somebody pressed the button on the phone. It's almost like the guy was trying to hang up, but he ended up pressing the wrong button. And like, I don't think they were supposed to suspect that she was going to get killed or know, like they weren't supposed to hear that scream. Yeah, I feel like the bank owner tried to hang up the phone. You know, he tried to kind of like tamper with something. Now it's just all a matter of seeing what exactly is going on here. You know, like Conan just highly suspects this bank owner to be the main culprit who put a hit on his wife. I also suspect that as well. It's nice to see that we have other people stepping in as well. You know, like we have like this other detective guy or this investigator stepping in to see what's going on, man. But I don't know. This shit is gonna be very confusing. Like, very confusing. Like, these cases get harder and harder. But we're gonna see. Let's go ahead and jump into part 2, man, and see what it's gonna reveal. So without further ado, here we go. Really? Yeah, they just wanted to go and kill her. Let's see if anybody saw any strange individuals walking around the house. Go home, boy. Yeah, it's like, why would they go out of their way to put everything back in place? It would take a lot of time for them to do. Really? Is that him when he was younger? Bro, why do you feel so worried about that? Yeah. See, we both know Conan. We know. Look at him sweating like a walrus. He kept looking at his watch, though. The fuck is he looking at? What is that? Did he stab himself? Come flying, huh? What if that's the case? Oh no! So the wiring, she would fall back on the knife then. What do you got, Conan? Yeah, that's the blood speck. What was that he pricked? Uh-oh. Yeah. God damn, so early in the episode. What are you doing over there, kid? Wow. It's so, like, I'm surprised she's still moist, though. It's sideways, exactly. I noticed that, too. It's like, why would somebody do that unless they were twisting it or something? Right, it couldn't be from the front. Really? Exactly. She would have markings on her neck, right? Like, you'll be able to see the struggle. What if it was the bank owner that locked it? Yeah, they made this look like somebody broke in, but I don't think it was anybody that broke in. Exactly. Very strange indeed, Conan. Alright guys, so yeah, Conan, he's on it. He understands now that everything was methodically placed to make it seem like somebody broke in and killed the guy's wife, but nobody was there. It was all just this big ruse where this guy conceptualize some kind of plan to where he can make some contraption, maybe having something to do with the bookshelf that they've been moving around, and he made it to where the wife, maybe her shoestring or maybe something got caught up in the arrow bike to make it kind of like go taut to where it stops, and the wife probably fell back on the knife, or maybe the bookshelf fell back. I don't know, because then you would have to have somebody to set the knife or the bookshelf back up if it did fall. But it's definitely something pertaining to the bookshelf, and maybe the knife was placed in a certain kind of way to where it would be able to make contact with the wife's back. I think the call was made because of that particular reason. It's like he had to make sure he timed this thing perfectly, which is why he kept looking at his wristwatch. Let's take that into consideration. There's a reason behind why he was looking at the wristwatch. Right now, it's just going to be how exactly he devised this plan, like what exactly did he do in order to make this contraption or whatever it was to make his wife fall on the knife. It's going to be one of those things, because we see now that it wasn't a horizontal slash at all. You know, it wasn't like a straightforward slash. It was more like, well, it was a horizontal. It was a vertical slash. I want to say vertical. It was more horizontal. Sorry about that. Yeah, the knife was kind of aimed sideways, so it had to be like some kind of thing where she fell on the knife, or somehow the knife just drove itself into her back. I'm still gonna guess that this bank owner was in cahoots with the robbers. That's the thing that we need to get a confirmation on. So let's say we're going to do that now. Let's see what Conan has to say about this. Here we go. Really? Oh wow, there's a nice little loop-de-loop. So it's definitely connected to something. What do you remember, idiot? Right. It's like it would wind it up to where it would just fling it, huh? Right. But that would take a lot of force. But how did the bookshelf get pulled back up? Was it already down, or? It was up, though. It would have to be somebody to come play cleanup and get all that stuff up. Get heavier, right. Yeah. Yep. We know who it is. So he would have to wait. You. Yeah, the weight distribution of the books. It'll create the right amount of force for it to go right through. Yeah, just put that up there. Yeah, the prick on your finger. Why don't you check his pocket? Oh. Wow, so that's his blood then. Damn. Damn. Bro, just give up already. He's really sticking to it. Let's do it. Let's try. Okay, yeah. It's time to give up and confess. Insurance money? Really? Damn, life insurance. Boy, yeah, he was in cahoots with the robbers. He is? I was right about that. That's probably how they knew how, like, when to come in. Oh, wow. Right. She knew who the guy was. Mm-hmm. Dumbass. All the circles. That was her. Mm. 2 hours later, you're busted. Get your ass here. Come here. You're under arrest. No more Facebook friend request for you. Really? So you're gonna blame it on her money spending habits? Right. The irony of it all. Alright, come on. Don't give this guy all the credit. Really? Exactly, Mr. Junior Detective over here. Don't try to say that. Don't use that as an excuse. Lay on the Riz. Hopefully she declines. She doesn't like this guy. Please tell me she doesn't like him. No. Please don't. Please tell me you were thinking about Sato this entire time. Good. Gives me heartburn. Why does he have his head hung down low? Sato, yeah, what food do you like? She likes the simple things. Nice. Let's do it. Oh God, now he wants to show up. God damn it. Way to be a cock block, Maguro. Oh, not him. Are you kidding me? But he's married, though. Isn't he married? Bruh. Poor guy. He is. Alright, guys, so thus concludes the Metropolitan Police Detective love story. That was an awesome one, man. Like, I love seeing these stories where we get a chance to, you know, like, see other characters play a part, you know, like, Takagi, who is this, you know, young upstart detective that's trying to do the right thing. You know, he's a little bit on the modest and shy side. He has a thing for Miss Sato. But Miss Sato, she's very ambiguous with what she expresses to everybody. It's like, on one hand, you know, she can be flirtatious, but on the other hand, it's like she doesn't necessarily mean a lot of things. She's just saying stuff. I don't know. That's what I get from her. I'm hoping that we see more of them. I would like to believe that we are going to see more of them because, like I said, guys, I did react to all the openings up to 2023 of Detective Conan, and if I'm not mistaken, I do remember seeing Sato in one of those openings where she's driving this red vehicle. So I would like to believe that she is going to be a prominent player in the world of Detective Conan. But about the case, man, the case, it's as we assume. This guy, Masuo, killed his wife, and it's just so crazy how it connects to that robbery that happened all those episodes ago, the bank robbery, because initially he wanted to have this bank robbery to essentially facilitate his wife's extravagant spending habits. You know, she likes all the finer things in life, and he wants to continue that, you know, to make her happy. But unfortunately, the guys that he hired to do the robbery just so happen to be his friends, and one of his friends ends up grabbing her, and she recognizes his voice instantly. So unfortunately, the woman that he once wanted to please and fulfill her lifestyle ended up being the one that he wanted to take the life of, which says a lot. I also like the fact that the bookshelf was used. Like you guys heard me say when my conclusion or my deduction was that, oh, you know, it could be the bookshelf fall on her. But then again, the bookshelf would have stayed on the floor, so somebody would have to pick it up. I don't know why I didn't think about him going in there ahead of time while everybody else was looking at other stuff to pick the bookshelf up and place all the books back to how they were. But that's what it was. You know, I don't know why I just didn't use my common sense there, so I apologize. But we already knew that it was him that did it, and somehow that knife was actually placed on the bookshelf to fall at a forward motion to you know, stab her. I also like the fact that we see that the string was attached to it, and you also see that he has like certain books placed at the top to give that right kind of forward motion, that weight distribution that I was talking about. Very meticulously crafted stuff, but unfortunately he did leave blood and things like that on the bookshelf or above, like on the bookshelf too, you know. So yeah, man, a great case. I love this. Like I said, I just love the characters that take up this world of Detective Conan, especially the supporting characters. Surprisingly, we didn't see Rand or Morty up in this episode, which is a breath of fresh air because I do like when they change it up from time to time. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same group of individuals, you know, sharing the screen with Conan. It could be other primetime players who need to get that development. And I feel like Takagi and Sato are definitely going to be characters that I am going to be happy to see whenever they make their appearance once again. Overall, if I were to rate these, I would give them an S. I know it's no surprise to you guys that I always give these high ratings, but hey, when it's good, it's good. And I have no reason to give it any grade lower than that, because this one right here, it had me confused. I didn't know what to think at first. I kind of wish I would have stuck with my guns a little bit, if you know what I mean. But anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction because, as always, I have a blast reacting to these things with you and for you. If there's anything that I may have missed or got misconstrued, or if there's anything you would like to tell me what you liked or disliked about this episode, do that in the comment section below without spoiling me on things to come. But this is your boy RBG, aka The Random Black Gamer. We ain't seen any reactions. I'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Detective Conan. Peace.